Welcome in everyone to tonight's matchup of the 4A first round of the playoffs between your Philomath Warriors, the 5 seed, and the visiting North Marion Huskies, the 12 seed. Warriors coming off of an impressive regular season in which they posted an 18-5 record, while the Huskies posted in a 12-10 record, just above 500. 500 in league play, 5-5. They finished tied for third, while the Warriors, on the other hand, got a share of the conference title and are riding a 4-game win streak off the end of the regular season. So in the starting lineup for the Warriors tonight, it'll be Cameron Ordway, a senior, Cole Matthews, a leader point guard on this team, and the power source, Ty May. Great to have him back and healthy. Struggled with some health issues at the end of the season. Cole Beardsley, also great shooter, great impact player. And the other big down low with May will be Chad Russell. We just came off a great game between the girls, comfortably close for a majority of it, but the Warriors managed to survive the upset bid by the Henley Hornets and are moving on to their spot in the quarterfinals at Marshfield next week. The boys, on the other hand, looking to replicate the success as their game gets underway right now. Let's play ball. Warriors off the tip. Matthews up top. Beardsley swings it to the corner to Ordway. They get inside to May. Post up strong, an easy bucket for two. On the edge up top is Cole Hammock. Inside, trying to go up confident on May, but came up short is Evan Holman, the team captain. Matthews thought about a shot. They swing it to the corner. Beardsley pump fakes, and they'll reset up top. Coming off the screen, Ordway gives it up to Matthews, who steps up from downtown. Bangs that home. Nothing but net. On the drive now, Juan Alvarez called for the double dribble. And so it'll be Warriors ball yet again. Matthews sets up top. May inside. Baseline pull up off the side of the backboard. Alvarez dishes it up. And now from downtown is Cole Hammock. But that'll be too far. Too much mustard on that one. May from the elbow. Nice pass to Russell, who just unfortunately can't get that one to drop. But a great look for the Warriors there. Luke Frolov on the drive. And now Beardsley up the court to Ordway. Over the top. Nice alley-oop to Matthews for the finish. Warriors starting the game on a 7-0 run. Hancock working off the screen. Drives inside, stolen away by Matthews in transition. Gets it to May. Looking to see if he'd get the lob, but miscommunication. They'll get their second chance here off the spin move. Short, put back by Russell is good. Warriors full energy tonight, and the crowd is packed. I mean, look at that student section. Nothing better than a prideful Warrior Nation. May on the steal, and timeout taken. 11-0 run to start the game. Warriors are on fire. 4:48 left here in the first quarter. The Warriors came to play, and the fans came to cheer. What a great start to this game. Warriors getting going in transition. And that is what creates momentum for them. Finding good looks. Let's just keep it rolling. All good things. Warriors up 11-0 as we are just over halfway through the first quarter. And inside is Riley, Carter Riley. Stolen away by Beardsley. Matthews on the edge yet again. Will not connect on that one. And pushing up the court is Isaiah Mata. We'll get the alley-oop over the top to Carter Riley, who drops that in to give the Huskies their first points of the game. Russell posts up. Beardsley, strong drive, gets it to the corner. Ordway dishes inside. And now the Warriors will reset. Ordway gets up top to May. And now wrap around pass. Nice dish inside for Beardsley, but is tipped away. Russell swinging it across. May now up top with it. Nice dish inside. Russell posts up strong. On short on the shot yet again. Matthews will now get it. And he'll float that in for two. On the drive. Nice dish from Holman to Reilly. Matthews, another floater. No good this time. Beardsley goes up and gets it. Puts up a shot from downtown. That'll rattle in and off the backboard. Hancock, guarded by Beardsley, almost stolen away. Warriors playing tough press man-to-man. Alvarez gets it back up to Mata. Hancock goes up strong. The float game is no good. And now May up the court off the pass from Russell. Will be called for the travel, trying to post up. So now Carson Girding and Jacob Peters check in for Russell and Ordway. Hancock gets it to Reilly on the edge. On the drive, they kick it out to Mata, but offensive foul will be called on Holman. And so Holman will check out as Luke Frolov checks back in. Beardsley at the top of the key. Stopped in his tracks. Girding on the edge. Throws that one away. Saved by Matthews. Brought into Reilly. And Peters right with the putback. Timey slams it home. And the crowd is loving it. An easy look inside for Reilly. So that's what gets the crowd riled up. They are riled up. Matthews, spin move inside. Slips that in for two. And Isaac Lattin will now check in for May. May, a great contributor in that first quarter. They try and get the outlet pass in. It is too far. So the Warriors will take it out on the side. Here with a minute to go in the first. Warriors have the 11-point advantage. Energy is the key. It's what keeps the Warriors going. Get that momentum stretching. Matthews with the turnaround fadeaway and rolls that in for another bucket. Cole Matthews having a great first quarter, leading the Warriors in scoring. And that one will be denied on the defensive end by the Warriors. Matthews yet again dishes inside. Beardsley gets open and tripped up. Finish that in for two. Warriors dropping buckets in this first quarter. 21 points already. Came out with a fire in their belly. They are on a mission. Hancock denied by Beardsley on the shot. And one's last second look. And that will not count. So fantastic first quarter for the Warriors, who have the 15-point advantage after one. Great transition plays and great looks all around. Cole Matthews in his senior season putting on quite the performance to start tonight's game, leading the team in scoring and putting on quite the show, as well as May's slam always is a great start. So the Warriors feeding off the momentum from the crowd and are enjoying this home court advantage to start the postseason. They are off to a great start. So after one, it is 21-6. The Warriors lead in this first round matchup of the OSAA 4A state championship playoffs. Hancock will be called. Offensive foul on the Huskies. That'll be on Carter Reilly. Much less physical game than we saw with the girls, who were very foul heavy on both teams' end. Only 1 and 2 team fouls respectively among these teams. Preston Kramer now inside on the drive will be called for the offensive foul. Carson Girding will put on the press at the top of the court. Alvarez and Hancock work through it. Excuse me, Mata. Mata recovers. Warriors playing their man zone. And Mata from outside bangs the three. Kramer on the edge. Facilitates around. Beardsley with a nice look from outside. Too much on it though. And Girding gets the offensive rebound. Slips it back inside for Beardsley. Up and under. Smooth move in the lane for two. Reilly on the drive. Kicks it to the corner to Heron. And that'll rattle in and out. And fixing the net is Isaiah Mata. Got to get that squared away. Warriors in rhythm, comfortable thus far on both ends of the floor. Playing at their pace, in control of the game. Beardsley, corner look. Too far yet again. Still trying to find that shot. And now here come the Huskies in transition. Spoke too soon, possibly. They get it to Alvin Holman as they shorten the lead to 12. Beardsley on the edge. Spin move inside. Called for the travel before, though. And so now Matthews and Logan Carter will now check back in for Beardsley and Girding. Matthews, the great leading scorer in that first quarter run, looking to provide the Warriors another scoring spark here in the second. As Ty May heads to the check-in table as well, so starting lineup going to get back involved. Hancock gets it to the corner. Holman dishes inside, and now outside look. Really called for the travel before the shot, though, as May now checks back in for Isaac Lattin. Matthews takes it up. Kramer outside now. Gets inside. May turnaround jumper. Rattles in and out. And Kramer almost with the rebound, but it'll be in the hands of Hancock, who pushes the pace up the floor. Nice dish inside to Luke Frolov. As the Huskies finding their rhythm in transition. May gets it to Matthews. Stuck. And is called for the travel. So both boys and girls teams have struggled with travel calls tonight. Unfortunately, have not been in rhythm in that aspect, as the Warriors starting to find some struggles and adversity. We'll see how they deal with it going forward with 4:55 left. With the 10-point advantage, Hancock now on the drive. Gets that to go, finishes strong. Hancock, just a freshman. Great talent and skill, showing lots of talent thus far. Cole tries and gets the backside look for Carter, but unfortunately it will result in yet another Warrior turnover. The freshman pulls it again. Feeling confident that one was no good, though. Matthews, Euro step, finishes it. Lead is still at 10. Hancock coming right back the other way. May on the breakaway now. To the other end, tries and finds Kramer. And it'll be tipped off by Hancock. Russell inside. Finally gets going. Inside look by Evan Holman, who draws the foul on Time A. Warriors' third team foul. So he'll go to the line. So Warriors trying to find their footing yet again after a couple of travel calls and turnovers. Have to find their way into getting that figured out. And a lane violation on the Huskies. Matthews gets it to Carter on the edge. Inside, May goes up strong. Won't be able to finish. He hits his own rebound. Putback is good though. So strong, so physical. Just bigger and taller. I'm going to out-rebound you. And I'm going to go get my bucket. That is message Time A is sending to the Huskies right now. Holman drives. Goes over the top and drops that in. Kramer facilitates. Matthews inside. Russell wide open look. No good. Russell struggling to finish at the rim tonight. On the drive, Holman. And going up strong and denied by the Warriors. Playing good physical D. Holman yet again. Blocked by Russell though. And now outside Reilly. The contest by Carter is effective, but the Warriors will not be able to gain possession. As Beardsley now checks back in for Kramer. Here with 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Warriors lead 29-17. Alvarez gets it on the edge. Reilly swings it up back up top. Hammock drives inside, up and under. Smooth shot, but it'll be short. And now here comes the Warriors. Russell still not able to finish, but able to slide that one in just barely is Time A on the putback. Hammock escapes the trap by Beardsley, and Alvarez shoots a three. It'll be no good. Another offensive rebound. Another rebound by May. Defensive, but the steal is effective by Hammock. And finished by Reilly. So North Marion sticking around. Giving their all in the playoffs. Warriors the comfortable 12-point lead thus far, but you never get too comfortable in the playoffs as you never know when a team gets hot. And this Huskies team is scrappy. Especially Cole Hammock. Just a freshman, but as we saw in the girls' game as well, young players leading these opposing teams in the playoffs. And I'm assuming throughout the regular season. So lots of young talent to be excited for in the future for these 4A basketball programs, including our own Philomath Warriors. Lots of upcoming talent. Beardsley will be returning. May will be returning. And Russell will be also coming back next year. All our juniors on this squad, so lots of promise for the future, both these programs. So 128 left. Warriors have a 12-point advantage. Only 14 fouls. The Huskies have 2. Dish inside. Going up for the shot is Luke Frolov. He'll draw the foul. So he'll shoot 2. Frolov hits the first as Russell checks out, while Peters will check in. Russell just struggling to get going on the offensive end, playing great defense, but is just struggling to finish around the rim. Once he gets going, this game would really get out of hand. It's really going to be critical that he does in the second half. Matthews, dish inside to May. He's having a heck of a night as well. Both those players. May with the finish yet again. Having a great second quarter. Matthews dominated the first. May has been leading the way in the second. On the drive, off the hesitation, is Frolov. Alvarez gets it back out to Frolov. And Hammock gets it outside. Reilly on the drive now. Denied by May. Full palm. See you tomorrow. Get that out of my house. Big block by Ty May. Alvarez throws it in to Mata. Hammock on the drive. And shooting 2. Will be Hammock. Looks to make it a 3-point play. Officials discussing who the foul was on. It is mistakenly called on May, and so it'll officially be marked on Beardsley, who is guarding heavily, possibly injecting a hand check. Hammock nails the free throw. Beardsley one-on-one with Hammock at the top of the key. Running down the clock. 10 seconds left. May up top. They get it to Beardsley on the edge. Clock winding down. And turn it over at the end. Unfortunate way to end the half, but not an unfortunate way that it has gone thus far. The Warriors lead it 33-23 here after the first half of tonight's OSAA 4A first round matchup. So great dominant showing by the Warriors in the first half on both ends of the floor. We're able to get their stuff going offensively. And got everything they looked for. Great setup and great resiliency defensively as well. Able to hang with the North Marion fast break. Able to contain that, not let it get out of hand. And then able to set their looks up offensively as well as get some good transition looks. Things are looking good and polished after the first half. And we look forward to the second half, where the Warriors could definitely clean up some things as far as setting up the offense, getting more in rhythm there, communication, couple miscommunications through the point in the first half, and limiting those errors, whether that be a travel or a non-necessary foul. But right now we have the halftime hoop shoot going on, the annual event in support of Philomath High School's unified basketball team. All the proceeds go there. $1 for a shot. Get a 2-liter of soda. And all the proceeds go back to our very own unified basketball team, all a part of the Greater Special Olympics organization. Great cause. And just a great student section tonight. Lots of support in this gym here on this Friday night. Great to see this crowd back at it. I'm sure it helps down the stretch. Last year, there were no spectators or limited spectators during postseason games, so it's much more difficult for the Warriors in that aspect and finding that energy. There has sure not been a lack of energy tonight, or big plays for that matter, especially Time A. He is quite a playmaker with the slam dunk and a huge block on the other end. Pure denial. And he's just been a great leader for them all season, as has Cole Matthews. They were the main driving forces in the first half. We'll see if other players will chip in here in the second half, or if the Huskies will figure out May and Matthews. Warriors figure it out pretty well defensively. Just got to limit and stay disciplined at times. Have let some fast break, easy points go. And then keep an eye on that Cole Hammock, the freshman. He's sure got some skill, some swagger to him. So those will be the keys to the second half. Looking ahead at the other games in the first round in the lower division of this bracket, it'll be Woodburn versus Seaside. And so the winners of those games, the Warriors will play the winner of that game, and hopefully saying they win tonight against North Marion. They would play the winner of the 4 seed versus 13 seed matchup in Seaside versus Woodburn at North Bend High School on March 10th, which would be next Thursday. And the nightcap right now, as it sits, Junction City is the 1 seed. Cascade, the fellow league rival the Warriors have competed so well with, are the 2 seed, sharing that conference top spot. And then at 3, the home team of the tournament is Marshfield. And then coming in at number 4, the one and only Philomath Warriors. So it should be interesting. The Warriors should have a good path going forward. A win tonight will place them in the quarterfinals. The women, or the girls, I should say, have already secured their spot in their postseason. Let's pull that up here. So them and Cascade both played tonight. Cascade, the 2 seed, and the runner-up in the conference standings behind the Warriors this season. They beat LeGrand tonight at their place, 58-48, while the Warriors beat Henley 69-52. And so the Warriors now await the result of the Staten versus Mazama matchup. And so that could be a telling story for the Warriors, who just a couple weeks ago had their undefeated league streak ruined by the Eagles at their place in Staten in a shocking loss. So that would be interesting if we saw those two square off again down in Coos Bay. They would play in the afternoon matchup on March 10th as well at 2 p.m. I'm going to provide as much coverage as I can throughout the playoffs. But as many of you may know, I am a student athlete as well, and I am currently involved in the spring sports, which are underway in baseball, so I will have prior commitments to that. But any game I can possibly make, I will do so. So hopefully I will be there. There is no doubt if the teams make it to the state championship, I will be available. So stay posted on the socials of where and when the games will be and whether or not there will be coverage on Blake's Take. And with that being said, spring sports will get underway here in about a week and a half. The Warriors baseball squad is set to square off in their first game of the season. Many of the leaders on that team are currently playing right now, so that should be interesting. The basketball players, rattle off a few right now. Ordway, Carter, Russell, and May, all a part of the baseball team. And so, should they win tonight, it will be quick coming, as the Warriors will be presented a baseball game next Wednesday in their opener. So not much time for these Warriors to prepare. That's how we roll at Philomath High School. We need everybody, and our athletes are spread across wide and thin, and we maximize our abilities. And so it's important to finish off strong in the winter so we can keep it going into the spring. Let's hope the road continues tonight for the Warriors into the second half, as the Warriors have a 10-point lead, 33-23. Second half underway shortly. And so here we are out of the break. Back at it in the first round of the 4A state championship playoffs. In tonight's matchup between the Philomath Warriors, the 5 seed, and the visiting North Marion Huskies, the 12 seed. Warriors with the 10-point advantage And we'll start with the ball in the second half as we get underway. Beardsley looking for that backside cut for Matthews, but it's no good. And Hammock throws that away. Huskies looking for a tip call, won't get it. Beardsley on the edge. Gets it to Matthews up top. And inside, Russell looking to get going at the rack. Is called. Caught up in some defenders, but draws the foul. So he'll go to the line. Shoot two. Russell had a struggle of the first half. Wasn't able to finish around the rim. Looking to change that narrative here in the second half. Hammock gets it away. Alvarez saves it. The Warriors playing great defense as usual. Alvarez stolen away by Matthews. Matthews up the court now. Dishes inside to May. Goes up strong, but too strong off the left side. Hammock gets it out. And Harmon on the drive. Holman on the drive, excuse me. And nice move by Matthews. Won't finish the look. And the Huskies will be called for a foul. It'll be on Mata. Beardsley gets it into Russell in the corner. Dishes inside. Nice look for May, but unfortunately he's caught up in some defenders, so he loses that one. Hammock tipped away by Beardsley with the nice pass up the court. And Russell with the slam! Chad Russell. Big dunk for the big fella. And a turnover for the North Marion Huskies. The crowd is loving it. And so the chants begin. Great pass by Beardsley in the connection to Russell. Beardsley on the drive, called for the charge, respectively his own. Warriors holding on to a 13-point advantage still here with 5:45 left. And in the corner, nice defense by Matthews. Shutting down the Huskies. Tripped up. Warriors are amped up. Not letting up on either end of the floor. On a mission tonight. Reilly from the elbow. Drops that one. Matthews slowly setting it up. Beardsley, backside drive, goes up. Put back by Russell. No good off the left side. Another offensive rebound. They get it out to May up top. Drives to his left. Swings it to Ordway. Driving in. Stuck in the middle. Now Russell on the drive. Reverse layup. No good. Good shot, but won't finish. And Russell will be called for the foul in an attempt to recover. Warriors lead 36-25 with 4:38 to go here in the third. Hammock trying to get something going for the Huskies, who have been held to just 3 points thus far here in the third. And now outside, Reilly called for the travel call. Another turnover by the Huskies. Preston Kramer will now check in for Beardsley. Beardsley, great facilitator. Once Matthews is all said and done, he'll be the head point guard next season. Lots of trust in him and his abilities. May from the elbow, no good. Put back by Matthews right there to bank that home. Warriors, great hands on the ball tonight. Great defense. Continuing to not let up. Reilly, nice hesitation. Good shot, but no good. Too far off the back rim. And now, May posts up. Coming off the screen, Ordway on the drive. Looks to bank that home. It'll be off the right side of the rim. Reilly inside for May. And it'll be a hand check push on May. So only May's second personal. Russell will now check out. Much better in that third quarter. And got a dunk to get his confidence going up. Always good when your big men have confidence. Outside is Mata. That'll be off the left side. Matthews dishes it out to Ordway. They swing it back across. Inside, Kramer gets it to the corner. Ordway from the three. No good. Rebounded by Peters on the putback. Rattles around. Rolls around the rim. So no points on that possession. Hammock. Outside, Reilly for three. Up and off the rim. And so now, Evan Holman will check back in for Luke Frolov. Matthews gets it to Ordway. And a foul call will be made on Mata. Beardsley, will, after a quick rest, will now check back in for Ordway. All the starters playing very well tonight, living up to their title. Kramer, Beardsley, corner, microwave. He's heating up. What did I tell you right out the gates? The kid knows how to come into a game and make an impact. And right there, almost with the steal. They get across court. Mata from downtown. Off the right side. Rebounded by Peters. Beardsley stuck in his tracks. Gets it to Kramer safely. Kramer gets it to Peters on the elbow. Nice backside cut by Beardsley. It won't be there, though. And Peters will finally get rid of it. So now, May backing down. Beardsley outside yet again. Warriors looking to set things up. But Hammock gets the breakaway. Matthews playing physical. Won't allow the shot. Hammock trapped in the corner by Beardsley, and Matthews gets it out. And trouble maintaining their balance. The Huskies now reset. Minute remains here in the third. Warriors lead by 16. Hammock on the drive, drops that in and one. Only the second field goal of the third quarter. A sigh of relief as the Warriors have just played plummeting defense and have completely shut down Hammock in this offense. Isaac Lattin back into the game for Ty May. Kramer looking up top. Cuts backside, won't be there. Beardsley now for three. Quick release. Money. Riley. Mata up top. Riley. And going up on the shot and drawing the foul is Holman. So he'll go to the line. Warriors feeding off some great momentum tonight. Once again, cannot speak enough volumes of the importance of the student section and how critical it is to the success of a game. Has been a huge factor for the Warriors. Winding seconds now, 5 seconds to go. Warriors are going to try and get a shot off. Beardsley release from the corner. It'll be short off the left side. But great third quarter, great impact near the end by Beardsley off the bench. And all around well-diversified scoring by the Warriors. Able to get great looks and stayed patient in their offense. Flustered at times, but stayed patient, resilient, and were able to get the looks they needed to finish at the rim and from outside. Warriors putting up a great offensive performance tonight, staying true to their game plan. And right now, they're holding on to an impressive 16-point lead here with just 1 quarter to go as they look to keep the road to state alive. And they will punch their ticket to Marshfield and the OSAA quarterfinals here with 8 more minutes to play. And so 1 quarter to go in this final stretch of the OSAA first round matchup between yours truly, the Philomath Warriors, and the visiting North Marion Huskies. Huskies limited to single digits in that third quarter. Warriors trying to keep the attack on the defensive end alive here in the fourth. They get a strong start from Holman. The Huskies do. Who are starting to come back from that scoring drought. Inside, nice pass from Peters to Lattin. Great look inside. Warriors, incredible ball movement and incredible awareness of one another. That chemistry over the course of the season has just been unmatchable. You can't teach that. That's all just from raw experience and knowing where your teammates are going to be. Just reminds me a lot of the Golden State Warriors and how they move. And Hammock outside, too far. Matthews working. Beardsley up top. They swing it back up forth. Up top. Keeping the spacing clean. Nice dish inside. Kramer gets it, but is called for the jump ball. But it'll stay Warrior ball on the baseline as Latin checks out and May checks in. They get it in, swinging it around. May, nice backside over the top cut, and rolls that in for two. Really. And Alvarez. Warriors still playing tough man-to-man. Great help side. And from three, Mata rattles that in and out. The Huskies just not able to get their shots to drop tonight, and the Warriors are taking advantage of every opportunity. May on the drive there draws the foul, so he will go to the line. The foul call will be on Holman. So both teams in terms of foul trouble. Huskies have just 4. Warriors encroaching on bonus with 6 fouls, but have a manageable lead after the way they've been playing in this second half, 48-30 with 6 minutes to go. May knocks down the second. And they get it inside really with the wide open look. May tries to recover and draws the foul. Surprised it didn't go in. So that'll be May's third. Warriors currently lead 49-31 here with 5:52 left, managing an 18-point lead. Chad Russell now checks back in after a nice break. As the starters, along with Logan Carter, looks to finish this game off. Russell saves it, gets it to May, and a blocking foul will be called on Holman. Beardsley off the cut. Nice drive inside for the easy bucket. Hammock dishes outside. Holman bangs that home. Finally gets a shot to drop. And Carter stolen away. Hammock, but recovers on the defensive end and tips that one up. And so now Carson Girding will check back in. for Cole Matthews. He's played a great game tonight. Being the leader, we all know he can be. Holman working on Carter. Nice dish inside. Really there for the finish. Huskies make some good plays, but the Warriors just make more. And here's May from the corner. Nothing but air. But Beardsley is there for the recovery. And Girding from downtown, short on the mark. So with that, the Warriors will take it out on the baseline. As the Huskies approach bonus. And a timeout will be taken by the Warriors. Get things figured out for this final stretch of the game. Make sure they finish it off strong. Currently holding on to a 14-point lead here with 4:37 left. So here we go. Warriors get the ball on the baseline. Quick dish inside. May. Just easy bucket there within a second. No time to waste. And after the foul, May will reject that, but Hammock will go to the line. Matthews already back in. He'll check in for Carter. Make sure to secure this win. Hammock nails the first. And the second. So the lead is cut back to 14. Beardsley out of the trap, unable to escape it, and throws that one out of bounds. Hammock on the drive, dishes it to the corner. Holman Girding there for pressure. Beardsley drive, yards on the drive, and a nice dish inside from Hammock. And Russell on the lob, looking for extra for May. Playing a little bit sloppy down the stretch here. Coach Ecker taking initiative. And so now Peters will go in for Russell. Ecker not too happy with Russell in that play. And a critical point. Understandably so. Ecker telling his players to wake up in a sense and say, hey, there's still time on the clock. We got to make sure we take care of business here tonight. Take nothing for granted. Hammock gets to the line again as the Warriors draw their 9th team foul, and May will draw his 4th. So Huskies refusing to quit. Huskies from the Tri-Valley Conference. Finished 12-10 on the year. only have 10 men listed on their varsity roster, as do the Warriors. Beardsley stutters on the step, and Warriors playing real sloppy basketball down the stretch, unfortunately, coming out of that timeout. On the drive is Frolov, who draws the foul, and that'll send Time A out of the game. So that's his fifth. So correction, it was Time A's fourth foul. So nothing to worry about yet. Cole Beardsley now checks back in for Carson Girding. As you can never relax in these type of situations until the final buzzer sounds. Matthews. Beardsley is swinging it back and forth. Huskies playing a physical zone. Warriors keeping good spacing. Beardsley trying to escape the trap. Struggles. And now they get it cross-court pass inside. May up top and drops that in for two. Good offensive possession there by the Warriors. Really working on Kramer. Outside pump fake for Love. Mid-ranger. No good off the backside of the rim. And May will be fouled by Holman in his attempt to get the rebound as the Huskies hit bonus. Warriors already in double bonus. May nails the first as Latin now checks in or waits to check in. Rattles the second. May on the putback now. No good. And so Latin will check in. Warriors still lead 56-41. 15-point advantage with 2.5 minutes to go. And a timeout will be taken by the Huskies to try and come up with some sort of game plan to try and get their way, get back into the game. It'll be hard to do so. But we've seen it before, and I wouldn't count it against the Warriors to see it again, as we have seen teams catch fire at the end of the games and make a game out of what should not be. Newport, for example, a solid team in the Oregon West, but mainly middle of the pack team, just sitting just above 500, kind of like the Huskies are right now, and they gave the Warriors a heck of a run here about a month ago, down to the wire game after a late game push. So Warriors have to continue to keep disciplined defensively down the stretch here. in the closing minutes of this playoff matchup.
Earlier tonight, at Wilmington Penguin ticket recruiting day, they will play at 2 p.m. on the 10th.
It will be the Huskies on the edge. And they get it into Mata, who slips that in for 2. Matthews and Beardsley still working up top. Nice pass to the corner. And the Warriors still swinging it around. Warriors works through the trap. Beardsley does. Beardsley trying to exploit the zone. Aren't able to do it. Ordway recovers and manages to keep the Warriors' possession alive. Beardsley trying to work through yet again. Maintaining good ball movement. Not allowing the Huskies zone to work. Nice backside pass. Ordway is inside. Won't able to connect on the shot and on the foul call will be Isaac Latin called for a hit to the head. And so that'll send the Huskies to the line here with 1:36 remaining.
Isaiah Mata on his way to the free throw line for the Huskies to shoot 2 shots.
Mail check back in for Latin. Warriors working through the zone nicely. That the Huskies have tried to work. Great spacing and great patience. Not panicking. Especially Beardsley, so calm in the moment. Never stressed of the situation. All of these guys are mentally, physically, and spiritually prepared for the moment at hand as Beardsley gets fouled there. They believe they are one of those teams that are going to be in the mix for a state title. And they are certainly dangerous. They have as good of a shot as anyone else out there. I believe that to be fully true. They've shown they compete with the best of the best. And they are fully capable of doing so. I mean, heck, their third game of the season, they lost to Junction City by just 2 points. And now here they are in the playoffs. Look how far they've come. Look how much they have improved over the course of the season. And they have a great path ahead. And they just got to continue to take each game one game at a time. And they've done a great job in step 1 tonight and taking care of business against these Huskies. Warriors still great ball movement tonight. That's been a great story as well tonight. As Beardsley's fouled yet again. Huskies trying to keep their hopes alive. But 58 seconds remain. Warriors with the 12-point lead. But as I said, the Warriors ball movement has been superb tonight. And now we are trading free throws at this point late in the game. And the chemistry of this team throughout the season I've just seen gotten better and better. And as these guys have practiced together and played together, they just know when to move and know where to be at the right time. And they almost can know where each other's going to be before they're even there. And that's just a great place to be. That was a similarity that we saw in the 2016 state championship team. Had an undeniable chemistry And chemistry is what wins championships, folks. And so timeout taken by the Huskies, who shortened the lead to 10 off the free throws. Still with a glimmer of hope. Where the Huskies have come back nicely in this fourth quarter as far as working against the Warriors defense. After that dominant showing by the Warriors in the third quarter, Huskies have managed to be able to find the bottom of the basket more efficiently. Quite the spectacle of the scene in this great state of the Pacific Northwest here in Philomath, Oregon. We are here tonight with a wonderful crowd, a wonderful fan base. Really on several putbacks is no good. Holman really outside hits that. So Warriors got to get the ball in here. They foul. Huskies will foul immediately. The lead is cut to 7. As both teams now are in double bonus with 33.8 left. Ordway nails the first. Clutch shooting at the free throw line. That is what makes championships great. You've got to be able to knock down your shots late in the game, because when it comes down to these situations, it's who makes their shots. And the Warriors now still with a 9-point lead with some comfort. Mata on the drive. Warriors stay clean on that defensive stop. And Matthews up the court, escapes the fouls for around 10 seconds. And he'll go to the line. And that'll be the 5th foul on Holman, who unfortunately, as the team captain, will be ending his high school career tonight. And so that will do it. Huskies, like the Hornets, put on a great effort, put on a resilient showing, never went quietly, never gave up, never quitted. But sometimes a team just plays better, and that is what the Warriors did tonight. Both the girls and the boys. And both of them will be heading to Marshfield High School this next Thursday as they move on. The road to state continues. Warriors win it 61-50 and are headed to the quarterfinals as they await their opponent. Great solid victory. Great performance on both ends of the floor. Great showing by both the teams in the second half. And lots of support tonight from the fans. Hopefully they can take it on the road. But if they cannot, you can tune in to the further playoff coverage of the Warriors here on Blake's Take, here on the socials, whether it be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and or YouTube, or fellow streams. I appreciate you all tuning in tonight. Warriors win and advance on, win and survive here in the playoffs. And I wish them the best of luck next Thursday at Marshfield and North Bend High School down in Coos Bay as the road to state continues. Good luck to both the teams. And have a great night, everyone.